Guys, people are still joining. I'm waiting for them to join and we'll start. Meanwhile, Ajay, have you joined? Yeah, I can see Ajay. Let me answer his question.
Yes.
It's okay, guys. It's very natural thing to get confused here. It's very common thing. I've seen people इस वाले section में काफी confusion होता है. That is the reason we are spending time on this. और Azure Active Directory में यही एक चीज सीखने वाली चीज है हमारे लिए. Remaining जो है वो like custom domain and everything, उसमें हम ज्यादा फोकस नहीं भी करेंगे, ज्यादा एफर्ट्स भी उसमें स्पेंड नहीं करेंगे. People are still joining, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, I guess most of you have joined, so let's start. Right, guys. So the question here, or the topic which we were discussing before that, Ajay asked that he did not understand or he did not get the answer of the question which I raised, that why I did not, when I was using Isaac's ID, why did I not create an ID for myself, and why did I ask Faisal to create it? So let me ask you one question here, Ajay. On this subscription where I was logged in, or in this account, on this account, I'm logged in. I'm still logged in with Isaac's ID. Can I ask Isaac to give me some permission on a subscription? I'm saying, Isaac, please give me give a user Suhail owner permission on your subscription. Can Isaac do that? As of now, looking at the screen, what is your answer?
No,
Why not?
No, he
I
can't.
because he can't, because he's not the owner yet.
Exactly. The very simple answer is he himself doesn't have that rights. Clear?
Yes.
So this is
Huh.
related to your subscription. This is related to your resource group. This is related to your resources. Similarly, in Azure Active Directory also we have hierarchy. Just because Isaac is a part of this Active Directory does not mean Isaac has access to add me or add some user or create some user or delete some user. Isaac is just a part of that Active Directory with no extra rights. Hence, I had to ask Faisal, because Faisal has created this Active Directory. He has global rights on that Active Directory. I hope that answers your question, Ajay.
Yes. Understood now. Now understood. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So let me make it very clear again, guys. Maybe Ajay understood, but still we are going to repeat this topic. I want everyone to understand that. People are still joining, so just waiting for a minute. Guys, please mute yourself once you're done with your questions. Okay. So like we discussed subscription, and guys, I'm repeating myself many times so you understand it well, right? If someone who has already understood the topic and understood the concept, please bear with us. I understand repetition happens, but we have to think about all the others also, right? So subscription, resource group, and resources. Here we have RBAC, here we have IAM. Someone who doesn't have access on subscription himself, he doesn't have access, he or she, they cannot give me access or some other user access. उनके खुद के पास ही access नहीं, आपको कहाँ से access देंगे? Let's say Isaac is a reader on this subscription, and I'm asking Isaac to make me an owner on this subscription. That is not possible. Isaac will say, "Bhai, mere paas access nahi. How will I give you some access?" So to give access, I want someone who has access on this one. Similarly, Azure Active Directory mein, to create a user, to delete a user, to reset a password, you need certain roles, and those roles are definitely not owner, contributor, reader. ये नहीं है, don't get confused. इसको और Azure Active Directory को बिल्कुल mix मत करना. Again, what are those roles? Let's go to Azure Active Directory and check. I'll go to Azure users. First, let's check what kind of role Isaac has, or what kind of access Isaac has. This is the place. This is called blade, by the way. In jargon, in Azure jargon, this left blade they call. We can call it pane also. The setting pane, pane. Okay, and you can call this blade also. Why am I giving you these jargons? You can use it in your interview. Instead of saying that go to Azure Active Directory and then find something, make your answer very short and crisp and a technical answer, that you click on Azure Active Directory, you click on Azure Active Directory, you click on left hand side, left hand pane, left hand blade, you click on users. Under there you will see right hand side, you will see the users. Click on user. Again at the left hand side you will see manage. Under manage you will see assigned roles. Click on that, and then you will see what kind of roles this user has. So what kind of role this user has, Isaac? What kind of role this user has?
Nothing
No
in the
role,
AD.
which means he is just a user. He has just given access, so he can come and he can utilize subscription at whatever level access he has. Subscription का है, resource group का है, resource का है, whatever access he has. We are just given him entry. बस आप entry करो यहाँ पर एक guest जैसे, and whatever access you have, do it, and that's all. Azure Active Directory में आपको छेड़ने का कोई permission नहीं है. Even if you are an owner on the subscription, that doesn't mean you have some access on Azure Active Directory. You could be an owner of subscription and you could have zero access on Azure Active Directory. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anyone who did not understand, please tell me, or at least raise your hand, ping me, personal message, anything will do. I'm willing to repeat
Okay.
it. That's fine.
Okay. Sohail bhai, one stupid question, I think. So I'm really going back now. So I just wanted to know what is resources and the resource group over here in the diagram over here. Are we talking about if the orange color box is called as a resource group, and
Hmm.
inside that a diamond shape is called as a resource?
Correct. Yes.
Done. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Murtaza bhai.
Yes, so I just wanted to ask, like, let's say if a person has full access on the Azure AD,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
That means he can treat himself as the owner of the subscriptions and resource groups also, right?
No, not at all. You can be an owner on Azure Active Directory and you can
Huh.
have zero access on subscription. You can be an owner. Sorry, did I use owner word? There's no owner in Azure Active Directory. You can be a global administrator, which is the highest right in Azure Active Directory. You can be
Okay.
a global admin in Azure Active Directory, and you can have zero right on subscription. You can be an owner, the highest right in subscription, and you can have zero right on Azure Active Directory. These are not interlinked at all.
But let's say if in Azure AD I have the global admin
Admin.
access,
Hmm.
okay, so I can treat myself like if I want to give myself access to the subscriptions also, I can do that, right?
No, you cannot. That's what I'm saying. You cannot.
Okay.
Let me explain it to you. Now, uh, Ishaq bhai's ID is here. Now, if I ask Faisal bhai to please assign a role here, I cannot assign it myself, right? Ishaq cannot assign role to himself. So if I ask Faisal bhai to please assign me a global admin role, Faisal bhai, could you please do that? Go to this one. I hope you haven't assigned subscription ownership to Ishaq, ownership or reader any role. Did you do that, Faisal?
No.
Okay, great. So now please go ahead in this one and give global admin role to Ishaq and to me. So click on Ishaq user. Are you following? Are you already logged in? Let me know.
Yes, I'm already.
Okay. Clicked on assign roles.
Administrator roles.
Global
Assigned
admin.
roles, okay.
Yeah. Assign role. Click on add assignment. Global admin role to Ishaq and to me, to both of us.
Okay. Let me try. Give
And
me.
did you give me subscription access?
Yes, I can.
No, did you
Give me
give me?
only.
Did you give me already or
Yes.
is it not?
No.
Okay, that's
Let me.
okay. Let it be. Don't assign subscription access as of now. Let me give a demo to these people. It will be very a good example. So how it looks. Make me a global administrator on this one on Azure Active Directory.
Okay, let me try.
Or just make Isaac. That is also fine. Anyone is also fine. Let's make Isaac global admin here.
Okay.
Let me know once it is done. Make only Isaac. Don't make me global admin. We'll do that later.
Okay.
Let me know once that is done. While he's doing it, guys, anyone who did not understand the concept, has questions, has some doubts, anyone, there are 31 people, guys. I cannot call everyone's name, but please raise your hand. Let me know. Afsar, Ajay asked questions. Amit, Asif, bhai, are you getting it? Ibrahim, Fauzia, Rishikesh, Hussein,
Yes, bhai.
Leo, Faisal bhai is working. I guess he's getting it very
Yes, yes,
clearly.
I am getting.
We have Mansha, Mosmi, Murtaza, Nasir, Neha. Neha, are you getting it?
Yes, Sohail.
Sohail, will you be showing what Faisal is doing at the back
Yes, I
end?
will. I will
Okay.
definitely. So that answers two more questions. I got some offline chat questions that can you repeat once? How to assign a role in AD? I'll do that. What are the different accesses in AD? You'll see that when we do that practical, you'll see that. Yes. Anyone else, guys? More questions?
I have a query apart from the class right now. Do we have offline classes? Like, do you have a setup at your place where people come and attend your class?
Yeah, sort of, Murtaza, you can come.
Okay, so is it okay if I
Doesn't
come
help
there?
but much because see, I have, I guess 4 or 5 people I have offline, but I am facing to the screen. I have that headphone and I'm talking to you guys more than these guys. But yes, you are free to come.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Any question? Faisal bhai, is it done?
No. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please. Let me stop sharing. Faisal bhai will be sharing
Okay.
his screen.
Suhail bhai, I have a question. Yes, can we do all these things by the help of Azure
Yes, Salman,
PowerShell
tell
or
me.
by the help of commands?
No, of course you can. Why not? Everything, whatever we are doing, in fact, more than this, there are limited accesses. I won't even call them limited. There are plenty of accesses. But what I can do using a GUI, everything can be done using PowerShell, plus few extra things can be done using PowerShell. Everything, literally everything, whatever I can do using GUI, we can do using PowerShell. Plus, there are some extra things which we can do using PowerShell. But that will
All
come
right,
very
okay.
later. I'll show you some. I will create some virtual machines and everything, and I'll show you. I'll help you, and you guys will create a virtual machine using PowerShell also. Don't worry, I won't leave that topic blind. But not now. It's too early to do that. First, understand the GUI, and I'll tell you what is the difference between GUI and PowerShell. Why I do not recommend PowerShell at the beginning. When you do from GUI, you get to see all these options. See, now we are just assigning a role, but at the same time I see remove assignment role. At the same time I see refresh wala icon. At the same time I see एक कोई feedback है, यहाँ पर कुछ है, ये option क्या है. This helps. When you do through PowerShell, it's just a black and white screen. You need to know exactly what you're doing. You will type exactly what you need to do. और उसके अलावा पेज पे क्या option है, you will never know that. So I never ever recommend to do with the PowerShell. I'm not sure if we have Hussein in this batch or not. Hussein is good with PowerShell. He was practicing a lot in last batch, but I specifically asked him not to use PowerShell at the early stage, because I want you to go through this portal. I want you to see this, get used to it. Tomorrow if an interviewer is asking you, अच्छा यार वो user वाले इसमें क्या क्या options आते हैं, do you even remember something? If you are in a habit of doing this using PowerShell, आपको पता भी नहीं होगा कि यहाँ पर क्या options आते हैं. ये new support का option यहाँ पर आता है, authentication method का option आता है, right? You should know this. So we'll utilize the PowerShell later. Now where are we? I told you guys always that the best option to see the navigation of the page is upper left hand corner. So here we are. We are under all services. Azure Active Directory, we are under users. Under user, we are under this user, Isaacs. This is our location, or this is our path. Okay, he clicked on Isaac and then he clicked on assigned role. Sorry. Yes, please. Faisal bhai, could you click on add assignment? Yahan se. Suraj, this is answering your question. Ibrahim bhai, this will answer your question too. Okay, so these many roles we have. Famous roles I'll talk about. One is global administrator. Please in type search global admin. The search window, do you see? Type global admin. Yeah, click on global admin. Yeah, check it. Click add. Here.
Okay, we have to add one by one. We have
No,
option
you can
and
add multiple, but the moment I say someone is global admin, by default he has got all the accesses. You don't have to add anything else. Global admin is the highest access you can give to someone. Click on refresh, please, here. Sorry.
Sohil, I have one question. Only one person can be a global admin?
No. You can have multiple global admin. Click on add assignment again.
Okay.
Now, please feel free to ask these small questions, guys. I can quickly answer. We don't even have to stop our session and anything. I can simply answer and you will get your doubts clear. Now, let's say that someone is not a global admin. Okay, you don't want him to make a global admin. You want him to make application administrator. So click on this. Just check this box. You want to make him attribute assigned reader. Check on this one. Don't add. Let's try doing that multiple. This one also. Now, what these roles are doing, you guys have to read this. And here, search for global reader, guys. Faisal, search for global reader. The global reader will have all the accesses, but reading access. So here, check this box and click on add.
add.
Yeah.
Sohail bhai,
This is just for the practice, guys. Okay, now it doesn't make any sense because if this person is already a global administrator, so by default he has everything. Just to show it to you that we can add multiple roles, we can have several roles at a time. I asked him to follow this practical. Otherwise, the moment you create someone a global admin, by default he has got all the rights. You don't have to add anything else. But instead of this, if you did not want to make him global admin, if you wanted to make him some extra, some application admin or something, then you could have done this. Did you click on add, Faisal? Add and click on refresh then. Let's see. Yes, someone had question. Sorry. It will come, take some time. Yes, someone had question.
I have a question. Like, I did not understand the concept, like how these both roles would work for one user.
No, both will not work. That's what I'm saying. If you are a global admin, by default, you have everything, right? You are by default, you have everything. I just asked Faisal bhai to show it to you that how to add multiple roles. The moment you have given global admin, you don't have to add anything else. If you're talking about these two roles, or are you talking about subscription and Azure Active Directory?
No,
What was your
only
question?
this.
So you
Only
don't
this
have to,
was.
it doesn't make any sense. I understand. Doesn't make any sense. This is just for your practice. The moment you are a global admin, you have everything. The rest of the roles we added just for the practice. I'll stop sharing your screen. I'll stop your
Yes,
screen sharing, or you can stop that.
yes, sir.
Okay, I'll share my screen now. Now I'm not sure if, okay, now see, Isaac Bhai is a global admin in Active Directory. We may have to log off once and log in. So do you see he's a global admin and still doesn't have access to add roles? Why? He's a global admin. He still doesn't have access to add roles. It is a very simple explanation, guys. Why?
The access has not been applied yet. You will have to
Exactly. Just
probably
log off and
off
log in, or
log in.
maybe refresh a page, something. I'll try refreshing the page. If that works well and good. If not, we'll log off and log in again. Looks like we have to log off. So I'm logging off from here. We'll again log in. We'll go to Azure Active Directory. Go to users. I'm checking it for myself, as in Isaac. Assign roles. Now see, he is global admin. Now he got access. Do you see, guys? He can assign other roles to himself in Azure Active Directory, but doesn't make any sense. He's already a global admin, highest role, can manage everything in all aspects and remove, edit, custom domain, whatever is there. There is no highest role than this, and you won't see many global admin. Someone questioned that can we have more than one? Yes, technically you can have, you can add, but how it works in companies, you will hardly see 2 or 3 global admin. Rest of them will be maybe user administrator. This one you will see most of the service desk guys, you will get this user administrator or some other role. Yeah, but you will not see global admin, many of them. Okay, now guys, this person has the highest role in Azure Active Directory, and still he doesn't have access on subscription. So the person, I am not sure, I forgot who was asking that question, that I can go ahead and assign myself a role. I am a global admin now on Azure Active Directory. Here, Isaac Bhai is a global admin here on Azure Active Directory, the highest role in Azure Active Directory. Still, he cannot go ahead and access any subscription, or he cannot go ahead and assign himself as an owner. Forget assigning, he can't even see if there are any subscription here. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Faisal Bhai,
Yes.
could you make me a subscription owner? Do not make any changes in my ID in Azure Active Directory, but make me a subscription owner. This user,
Okay.
make this user a subscription owner. Guys, now I will be showing it to you that I will have here. I log out from Isaac's ID. I will log in from my ID on Faisal subscription, and I will be an owner. I will be an owner on subscription level, which means I will have access on resource group, resource, and everything, ultimate access. And still, I will be a simple user on Azure Active Directory. I won't even have access to reset someone's password in Azure Active Directory. On the other hand, Isaac Bhai has the unlimited access here on Azure Active Directory. He can delete someone, he can create a new user ID, he can reset password. Now he can do whatever he wants in Azure Active Directory, but he has zero access on subscription. So is this clear that how these two are different from each other?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The only dependency and connection is that to get access on subscription, you should be a part of Azure Active Directory. You should be a part, that's all.
Just to clear Suhail bhai, can Isaac delete Faisal ID through on the Azure Active Directory now?
No, he won't. That was just an example. Why not? I'll show it to you. I mean, while Faisal is assigning access to me, that was a good question though. Why he can't? You guys will be able to see it yourself. I mean, I don't even have to answer. Look at the difference. Look at the Faisal's ID and Isaac's ID, and look at the identities column. You see identity? Faisal's ID, it's created by Microsoft because he purchased this, he created this tenant. You see? And then Faisal created all these users. So even if you are a global admin, you won't be able to delete a root account. But root account can delete everyone. Isaac can delete everyone other now. Murtaza, Sattar, my account, everyone. But no, he cannot delete Faisal's account. Faisal's account is a root account. By the way, for your understanding, this account, कोई single person इसको नहीं create करता. Okay, when it comes to companies and everything, I already explained it to you. Subscription कैसे purchase होता है? कोई engineer, कोई manager, कोई project manager, they don't do it. Either they do the enterprise agreement जहाँ पर paperwork वगैरह sign होता है, or if it is a small company 200-400 लोगों की, they will have pay as you go subscription that will be purchased on company's credit card. वहां पे जो email address वगैरह होगा ना, कोई DL use होता है, किसी individual का नहीं. तो अगर कोई कंपनी छोड़कर जाता भी है तो that should not be impacted. Similarly, इस Azure Active Directory में भी पहला अकाउंट भी उसी का बनेगा. कोई DL होगा, किसी तरह का कोई शेयर बॉक्स होगा, कुछ होगा. No single person will have access to this. Is it clear, guys? यहाँ तो ये हमारा प्रैक्टिस सेशन है, hence you see Faisal's ID here. नॉर्मली कंपनी में कंपनी का अपना एक ईमेल आईडी होगा, इन्फो वगैरह टाइप का होगा, लाइक आई हैव info@utkloud.in, ऐसा कुछ अकाउंट होगा, या फिर किसी भी तरह का हो सकता है, बट नो सिंगल पर्सन आईडी विल बी हियर. ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि यार किसी मैनेजर का कल वो मैनेजर छोड़कर चला गया एंड नो वन एल्स नो knows how to do it, कि क्या deal थी. That never happens in actual environment I'm talking about. Clear?
Understood, bhai.
Okay. Faisal bhai, did you give me access on subscription, owner access? If you don't know, I'll show it to you how to do that. Faisal bhai, can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm on mute.
That's okay. Can you hear me? Do you know how to assign access on subscription?
No, for a subscription.
No worries, I'll show it to you. Search here, type subscription, click on
Okay,
subscription.
here. Okay.
Or guys, do you want him to share his screen? Or are you okay with this, that I'm showing it on my screen?
So okay on your screen, no
Okay,
problem.
fine, fine.
You can just
Faisal
guide
bhai, you
him.
got the subscriptions here?
Yes.
Okay, you will see only one, maybe free trial, you'll see, right? And how to rename it, how to customize it, I'll show it to you in a minute. The moment you give me access, I'll show it to you कि इसको rename कैसे करना है. Custom domain is a different thing. Okay, बस at least portal पे दिखने के लिए rename कैसे करना है, that we can do it here. So click on that subscription. Did you click?
Give me.
Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the next step?
Add.
IAM.
Add.
Sorry, add what?
Access
In the
control,
submit.
IAM.
Yes, guys, IAM. IAM, correct. So Faisal bhai, click on IAM here,
Add. Yes.
which is also known as RBAC. Right? Click here. Now, what is the next step, guys?
Add.
To add.
Add from the
option.
upper side. Add.
Which add assignment
Assign.
or a role assignment. What is our requirement here? Owner role. So I'll select owner, click
Owner.
next, select member. And here you will see those 3 or 4 IDs, whatever you have in your Active Directory. So select Isaac's ID or my ID. We have given access to me, right? So select my ID, Sohail. Whatever it appears on your screen. Click on select. Click on review and assign. Let me know, Faisal bhai, if you are stuck somewhere, let me know. And once more, you have to click here, review and assign, and then you will see here under notification that it is roles are being assigned. Ajay, do you have any question? Okay, you unmuted yourself, so asked.
Because I have to go in a subscription. When I'm going a subscription, I can see the
Faisal,
pop-up
share your
window
screen.
just
Let's
here.
share your screen. Let's
Yes,
share. I am
subscription,
stopping.
add, manage policies, review request. Okay, can I share?
Yeah, please share your screen.
Will you please stop your screen? Okay, give me a moment.
Guys, whatever we are practicing today, I'm expecting you to revise it in this whole week. Subscription, give access, create your own. Yes, click on free trial. This is your subscription, right? Click on free trial. This is your subscription. In my case, you saw the name UT-Kloud and pay as you go because I have renamed it. I'll show it to you how to rename. Now click on IAM. Second option from top. Under overview, click on IAM.
Access overview. Okay.
Do you see, guys, he has already 25 days. So time ऐसे ही चला जाता है और पैसे waste हो जाते हैं. That is the reason we are sharing accesses. Click on add. Meanwhile, one more thing, guys. If you think आपके screen छोटा है, you're not able to see it properly. At the left hand side, do you see the arrow here? Faisal bhai, do you see this arrow? Click on that.
Yes.
Click on that. Okay. Now you can click on this और इसको भी आप minimize कर सकते. Click on this. This is just in case you have a small laptop और नहीं समझ में आता है तब. Now click on add. Click on add first option,
Add role assign.
right? Select owner, because this is our requirement. If our requirement was contributor, I would have asked you to click on contribute. Select owner, click on next. Select member. Now here guys, either you can have a single user or a group of users. I'll show it to you later that what are the group of users in Azure Active Directory. Search here for my name, or you can see you hardly have some users, right? Click here, select, click review and assign. Either you can go next, click on next. It's a one and same thing only. It will take you to review and assign. And now click on review plus assign.
Review and
Here,
assign.
here. Yeah. No, here. At the left, bottom left hand corner, I'm highlighting that.
Okay, okay.
Now here, can you click on this notification? Here you see what is in progress. It has been assigned already. It has been
It is
done.
assigned.
Yes.
Okay.
You can stop sharing your screen. I'll share
Yeah.
mine. Any questions, guys? Till here?
Yes.
No, Sohail.
Someone said yes. Was it Afsar or Ajay?
Yes, sir. Afsar, yeah.
Yes,
Afsar,
Afsar. Tell me.
Faisal bhai gave access to Isaac. Okay, this thing AD ka access, global administration access. So, can Isaac bhai give an access subscription access to Sohail?
Let's see that. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now here I am logged in on Faisal's tenant as an Isaac's ID, and I am a global administrator on Azure Active Directory. Now your question is, can Isaac give me subscription access, right, Afsar? To give access,
Yes.
the very first thing, he should be able to see subscription. He himself cannot see the subscription because Isaac के पास कोई access नहीं है.
Okay.
At subscription level, he doesn't have any access. So he can't give me or remove any access. Clear?
Yes, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now I will be logging off from Isaac's ID and I will log in from my ID. The one which Faisal has created on his portal. So I'll do this. So I hope guys you understood this. There are two things very clear. Whenever now you're creating an account or subscription or something, please create one ID for me and give me owner access on subscription and global admin access in Azure Active Directory. So I will be able to, Faisal bhai, could you please send that password again? I guess it went with the
Yes.
session. Let
Yes.
me see if it is there. If not, please share that once again, or you may have to reset the password.
Yes, I have.
You have it, great. Okay,
Yeah.
so as I was saying, please create my ID also with this name and whatever domain you are creating. Give me owner access on subscription level, owner access, and global admin access on your Azure AD level. So if you have any questions, at least I will have complete access to go ahead and check. Is it clear to everyone, whoever is creating subscription?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as of now, I'm logging in using my ID to Faisal's account. I do not have any access on Azure Active Directory other than login wala access. I'm just a part of that. In Faisal's account, I'm just a part of that, but I do have ownership on subscription level, which I should have. Let's see. Yeah, I do have. How do I know I do have? Without checking anything, I simply said I have. What do you think?
You got one pop-up here, no?
Yes, this was the pop-up I saw, and it showed me that the subscriptions remaining amount is 15,800 rupees, which clearly told me that I have access to subscription. That is the reason I'm getting this in details. Otherwise, I won't see this. If I come here and click on subscription, you see, I do have access. What kind of role I have here? Owner role.
Owner.
Okay, now so let me quickly show it to you guys. 4 minutes are left. Two things I'll show it to you. One is how Isaac bhai can assign a global admin role to me from Azure Active Directory. और उसके बदले में how will I assign a role to Isaac bhai on subscription level. वैसे AD हम check कर चुके. So first let's see this. So I am on this subscription here. Now because I am an owner, I can assign role. Either Faisal can also do that, but I can also do it. Now I am going to the same place, add role. Now, do I want him to be an owner? Do I want to Isaac bhai to be an owner on the subscription? Because while practicing,
No.
if I make him an owner, while practicing, intentionally or unintentionally, he can delete Murtaza's resource group. He can delete Sattar bhai's virtual machine. He can delete my resource group. It could be anything, right? So I don't want him to be owner on the subscription. So but I want him to see what other people are doing, so he can practice. He can learn something. He can teach something. So I want him to be reader on the resource group. Oh, sorry, on the subscription. In fact, I want all of them to be reader. So in this case, यहाँ पर group बनाना काम में आ सकता है, but I'll show it to you later. वो Azure Active Directory का part है कि मैं सबको मिला के एक group कैसे बना लूंगा. As of now, let me select it individually. So even Isaac bhai can be a reader on subscription. Sattar bhai can be a reader on subscription. Murtaza can be a reader on the subscription. I'm not adding Faisal because he's already the owner of the subscription. I'm not adding myself also. I'm already the owner of the subscription. So doesn't matter to add twice. Now all of these people are reader on that subscription. I'll simply review and assign. Now Isaac bhai is the Isaac bhai has some access on the subscription. He will be able to see subscription. Does it mean he can create his own resource group and he can create a virtual machine? Can he?
No,
Why not?
No,
he
he
has
does
only
it.
reader access.
Perfect. Because he has reader access. If I would have given him contributor or owner access, he could do it. But he only have reader access. He only has reader access, which is not useful for him. So what am I doing here now? I'm going to resource groups. Either I can search resource group here or I can see it here. I'm clicking on resource groups. I'm creating a new resource group. This is the subscription free trial. I'll give name. I'll give Isaac bhai's name, so no confusion. No one else should be able to come here and delete, or region we'll discuss later. What is it? I'll simply review and create it. Just because I have created a resource group with his name, does it mean he got access to it already? Yes, guys.
No.
No.
What should I
No.
do then? Quickly, I had only 1 minute left. Quickly, what should I do to give him access on resource group so he can create some virtual machine?
You should go to an IAM
How
and
will
give
I go?
assign him role.
How?
In the
I'll click on the resource group.
Click on
I'll click
that.
on IAM. Simple. I'll click on resource group. Do not forget that. Click on that resource, whatever it. Click on that. Then again same thing. But here instead of selecting all of them, I'll just select Isaac. So guys, session is about to finish. Only 1 minute is left. I'll stop it and we'll start it after a 5 minutes break. See you at 3:30. If you have any questions, we'll start with questions then. Okay. We'll start at 3:30. Faisal bhai, meanwhile, please assign me global admin role in your subscription. Global
Yes.
admin and Azure Active Directory. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.